long ago, in a time when animals still held meetings and shared villages like humans do, there was a cunning tortoise named MB. MB was clever, not the kind of clever that helped others, but the kind that twisted wisdom into tricks. One dry season, the animals of the forest were starving. The rivers had dried up, crops had failed, and even the roots in the ground were bitter. Hunger was everywhere. So the king of the animals, Lion, called a great meeting. "All of us are suffering," Lion roared. "Let's seek wisdom from the gods to find a solution." The animals agreed, and the wise owl said, "The gods say if we cook and eat the flesh of our mothers, the famine will end." The animals gasped in horror. It was unthinkable. But Tortoise, with a fake frown, stood up and said, "As painful as it is, if that is what will save us, then we must obey the gods." The animals murmured and reluctantly agreed. One by one, they returned home and did the unthinkable. The elephant, the antelope, the monkey, and even the leopard killed and cooked their dear mothers. But MB the tortoise, he was clever. He didn't kill his mother. Instead, he hid her in a large clay pot deep inside the ground behind his hut. Every day, he would secretly take her food and whisper, "Mama, stay here and don't make a sound. Soon the foolish ones will be gone." A few weeks passed, and the famine slowly began to end, not because of the meat, but because the rains came and food started to grow again. Then one day, MB called a feast. "Come, my friends, let us celebrate survival," he said, pretending to be generous. "Bring your drums, bring your dancing feet." The animals gathered, but just before the feast, MB disappeared into his hut and returned with an old woman, his mother, carrying a big pot of delicious soup. The animals were shocked. "MB, is that not your mother?" MB laughed slyly. "Yes, the gods didn't say when we must kill them. I decided to wait, but now I see that you all rushed." The animals' faces turned pale with anger and shame. "You tricked us," cried the antelope. "You deceived us," shouted the monkey. But the gods said. The lion tried to speak. MB interrupted. "I only followed the law, in my own way." The animals realized they had been fooled. They had killed their own mothers while Tortoise kept his alive. That day, the animals banished MB from the village. From now on, they said, "You will carry your house on your back so that no one else will ever trust you with theirs." And from that day till now, the tortoise has lived with his shell on his back, moving slowly, hiding his head in shame. Moral of the story: beware of those who rush others into sacrifice but protect themselves from the same pain. True wisdom is not in cleverness, but in fairness and truth.